Alright, hey y'all. So we're back for another cash stuffing video. Today we are cashing a total of $1,241. It's funny because it's actually the second time I'm recording this video. The first time it started out fine, but everything else recorded into slow motion. So there's probably a way to reverse it, but at this point I just unstuffed everything and now we're about to restuff it again. This is how much I like y'all and my money. So we're going to get right into it with our cash envelopes. So what I did have left from what I could remember was, let me put these in the order that I did them: tithes, giving, gas, grocery spending. So there was nothing. Oh, before we get into that, let us rack the cash first. Throw that over there. So like I said, yeah, definitely had some technical difficulties when it came to this video. I was actually supposed to be editing at this point, but that is fine because maybe the second video will be just as good, if not better, right? Let's hope. All right, so we are stacked. So Tides is getting $245. So I do have my little cash breakdown slip on the side. I really took my time and planned it out this time, so there were no errors. And since this is the second time I'm recording it, I can tell you there were no errors the first time, but I'll let you see that for yourself. So Tides is getting $245. So doing two $100 bills, two 20s, and a 5. 1, 2, 20, 45. It's $245. Quickly as this goes in, it goes right back out. This envelope will be empty come tomorrow. Giving, I had $20 left over. I still can't figure it out where I forgot to give offering, but we're just gonna roll this over because I know we have extra services coming up, and I can use that towards offering for other services. But giving, I do 80, and again, this is split between the 2 weeks. So we're doing two 20s, two 10s, and four 5s. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I really like this style of envelope. I like the zipper ones too. I'll probably keep it some kind of hybrid between the two. Gas is getting 100, and that's going to be 250s. Oh, I take it back. I did this exact same error. Not error, but the first time. I already filled my tank, so I'm only stuffing 50 now because I literally just did it. So we do have leftover in groceries, which is 22. I'm gonna put that on the side. Groceries is getting 125, and we're doing that with two 50s, a 20, and a 5. 50, 125. The crazy thing is, because I'm recording it a second time around, I'm probably gonna get through this a lot faster. Spending had some left over, so we're gonna put these ones on the side, and I'll show you what we do with those in a moment or at the end. Spending is getting 50, so I did a 20, two 10s, and two 5s. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So that is it for our cash envelopes. I'm going to put these over here. I did have some change, but it already made it into my change drawer, so there's that. Moving on to our pink binder. Okay, so pink binder. So Lil Mama is getting 10. So that's just gonna be a $10 bill. And now, here we go. Now we're on here. So Lil Mama gets 10. I added that in here already. So she has a total of 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 370, 375. And hers, and again, in the coming weeks, I will be removing these funds because I will be putting them into a bank account for them. But you'll still see me cash stuff, and then I'll still cash the $10 each pay period. But then when I get to a certain amount, I'll just kind of restart the cycle all over again. Low man is getting 10 as well. So I told you guys that I lowered how much I'm contributing to the twins fund just because they have some time till they get to college, where the older two don't. So I wanted to increase and make sure I'm still putting the same amount away. I've just divided it differently. So Loman has 10. So now he has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 370, 380, 385. And I think I said in the last time I was going to even them out, and I normally wait until the end to do this. But since I had $10 left over from groceries, I'm just going to add this. Wait, let me put his money in first. I'm going to add that $10 to Lil Mama's account. And now they'll both be even, because I'm not really sure how they were off $10 anyways. So let's actually adjust that. Which 385, perfect. On to Sissy. Sissy is getting 40. So I did that with 220s. So now Sissy has a total of 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 560, 562. And then I could just check that here. Yep, 562 is correct. Oh, 562. Missy does not have as much in her account because we started hers, or in her envelope because we started her a little later. So Missy now has a total of 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 255, 260, 265, 270. And I plan on adding more to her fund, most likely. I knew something was wrong. She has a total of 370 because there was definitely $100 bill sitting in there. 370. Let me just make sure I pulled everything out. Yes, okay. So she has 370. We can count that again. 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 355, 360, 365, 370. So yeah, 370. Still plan to add more to hers, most likely during income tax time. We are going to do back to school. Back to school gets $5. So now back to school has a total of 10. I'm using back to school for any school supplies, pictures, fundraisers, anything school related that should cover all 4 kids for the year. The next school year is what I'm planning for now, as much as possible. I might not hit it right on the head, but I'll be close, or at least have something. Family time is getting 10. So now family time has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. Family time now has 90, which just means it's time for an outing. It's time for us to do something. Go out, get ice cream, bowling, something. It's time. Date night is getting 15, and that's a 10 and a 5. So date night now has a total of 20, 30, 35, 40. And date nights will just be switching between me and my husband. He'll do one, I'll do one. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Doesn't have to be $200 dinner. It could just be us, again, going bowling, going for ice cream, taking a drive. Back up to birthdays. Birthdays is getting 20. I do have one birthday coming up, so this will be used towards that. Either all of it, most of it, some of it, something. But birthday now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 175, 180. Which I think it's just taking my sister-in-law and her friends someplace that probably, I don't know, we'll see. that's it for the pink binder. I'm moving on to our green binder, and we're going to start off with car maintenance. So I did tell you guys in my last video that I had a service coming up that was going to cost $325. So I know I have that in here. So I'm actually going to pull the $325. Actually, I'm going to add, let me see, car maintenance is adding $25. So I'm going to add the $25 and then pull it because I need this $5 bill. And then put that aside since that is coming up on Monday. So car maintenance, I'm just gonna pull my calculator out because it's, let me see how much, well, let me see how much I had in there first. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 365, 368. So 368 minus 325, I'll be left with $43. There's 40, there's 3, and then this will be going in this envelope so that when I go to pay for my service, and it might have some tax, but I'll probably just cover that with like spending or whatever my buffer is. But now that we took that out, car maintenance now has 43. And I'll just continue to add to that for the next oil change or service that's due. Debt snowball, we're gonna add 125, and we did that with, I'm sorry, not 125, we're adding 120. We did that with a $100 bill and a 20. So now for debt, which will be probably used to knock off one of these accounts, or lower the amount, we now have 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 510. So I'm trying to get my debt consolidated because I looked up the APR on my credit card and it was like 25%. That is just not acceptable. I'm trying to save coins, not spend them unnecessarily. So we're going to adjust that. In my last video, I did say that I was going to start a medical expense envelope. So we are doing that today. As you can see, sticky note. And we're just going to drop that 100 in there. This is going to be used for co-pays, deductibles, things of that nature. Not so much any hospital bills that I have out. I'm going to take care of hospital bills with my debt envelope. Or with the $100 envelope and $100 envelope challenge. We shall see. As you guys know, I got rid of my emergency fund. I did not do anything for Christmas because I forgot. So moving on to vacation. Vacation is getting 50, and I did that with $50 bill. So vacation now has 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 235, 240 for vacation. Oh wait, here we go, vacation. Yep, that's right. I was looking at the wrong one, guys. So vacation now is 240. Braces, this next envelope, braces is 50. Braces. So we added 50 to braces. Braces now has 50, 100, 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. So I don't know if when this gets to a certain amount that I'll just kind of make that appointment, but I want to be a little bit beyond 500 in this envelope before I make that appointment. New envelope alert, subscriptions. So I am trying, the reason why I have this, for one, I have like Netflix and Cricket and all these other subscriptions that come out, but I want to have an envelope specifically for it because I'm actually just added another subscription. So I want to create my own paycheck breakdown sheet, and that requires an app. And to have all the functions of that app, you do have to subscribe. So I will be contributing to a fund. Okay, so actually I could add these. So the money that we had left over that rolled over from our cash envelopes, I'm going to put the singles in this $1 envelope. I'm going to count this at the end of the year. Didn't have any fives. I did see, and this is just new, but I did see another cash stuffer who, I think any leftover ones, fives, tens, and 20s, she had an envelope for each. So because I had a leftover 20 from groceries, I'm just going to create a $20 challenge. Now, I don't think that I'll have as many $20 bills in here as our little ones and fives for obvious reasons, but it's money that I allotted for spending and I didn't, so why not save it? So that's that for my savings purple envelope. Now moving on to actually, we'll do, not this envelope, we will do our 100 envelope challenge. So the two envelopes that we're stuffing this pay period is $96.10. So I did this one by doing a 50, two 20s, a 10, a 5, and a 1. So we'll put the 10. So that's a total of 106 being stuffed for our envelopes. I want to say I'm at least a quarter of the way through with all the envelopes. I'm going to show you the tracker that I have on there on how I'm keeping up with what I have left over. And kind of my strategy on doing the 100 envelope challenge. Some people might randomly pick envelopes, but I plan it just based off of what I have left after all my auto pays and things of that nature. So these are the ones I have left to do. These are the ones I have done. And if we look at my 100 envelope challenge tracker, we are on the challenge itself will get you a total of $5,050. I already marked that I did the 10 and the 96, but how I try to do it now, not necessarily how I did the first time, was for every high envelope that I select, do a low envelope. That way each pay period, if my funds allow, I'm at least saving like $100 each pay period. If not more. Like I might be able to knock out a lot more income tax time. Not all of it, but a little bit more for sure. Maybe knock out some of these high ones since I got rid of most of the low ones. But back to our tracker. So I'm not going to put on there what that one was. We don't do emergency anymore. And Christmas, I just didn't do because I forgot. But we will fix that next time. Last binder that we're going to do is my knee binder. My knee binder. Honestly, it's my favorite. Like the aesthetic of this is just, I really like it. It's clear. It has the black binding. The envelopes are just really nice. I really like this envelope. I can't tell you guys how much. So all about me, I just allocated $25. Didn't say specifically how I was going to allocate it, but since we have 5 envelopes, I'm saying $5 in each. So hair currently have 40. We're adding 5. So that's 45 in hair. I said that I was probably going to use this envelope for the girls as well. I thought about that. Nope. This binder is literally all about me. Call me selfish all you want. Self-care is important to me. The girls will always be taken care of. Nails had 20, so now it has 25. So originally what I was going to do was, because I saw so many cash stuffers who were doing their nails, they were getting their nails done, like that was the big thing, and that attracted a lot of people to pages. But a lot of them were getting like gel nails. Some are doing press on, which is probably where I'm going to probably stay in the realm of press on or just my natural nail itself. But I was really close to purchasing all this stuff on Amazon to start doing my own nails. But then the UV light, something in my spirit is just like, yeah, that probably is going to be an issue down the line. So let's just not. Yeah, I don't understand. Now, people are taking precautions and they're putting on like UV lotion or sunscreen, or they have like the black gloves with the fingertips cut off. doing either or a combination of the both. So I think that's great. Just for me, I don't think so. Same thing with my toes. So clothing had 20 in it. Now it has 25. Um, Makeup. So I did tell y'all that my husband got me those gift cards for Christmas. Went to Ulta, completely used those up. I might have $13 left on one, so we do need to refund our makeup. But for now, I'm good. But $5 will be in makeup now. And then European had 20. Yeah, European had 20 in it. Now I'm good on my wax pass for European for the service that I get. But I do want to start building this up because when those run out, I want to be able to renew that pass or that subscription and have money for that. So this is my self-care binder. Again, I really think I like these binders. The envelopes really help. I just like this look. I really do. But for now, I'm good with my setup. But if I were to change it, would probably be in this direction because I really do like this. So that is it for my video. Again, this was the second time of me recording it. I'm sorry if I sound like, oh, dag. Hope I don't, but if I do, it's for that reason. And hopefully we're not having any issues with this one that I can tell. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll see. If so, I probably would just do it tomorrow because I just don't have it in me to do it a third time. But until next time, peace.